I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun. Mix the off-white with the blue ones. I know I'll be alright when I'm going through some. Got some raw white if you wanna do some. Heard he tryna ball like me, know he got no funds. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks.
Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Just the Tip on a beautiful Friday. I'm Josh.
And I'm King, and I'm also heavily anticipating opening a package right here for my cosplay.
Right there.
I am very, very already, before even opening it, seal's still there. I'm a little
Perturbed.
peeved about it, and I'll let you know why, but we'll cover that last.
A little P word.
P.
All right, guys. So today we're going to be covering a few different things. This past weekend is actually what we are going to open up with today. But this past weekend we did a Moist AF car wash right here in Erie.
The most cringiest shit ever.
Oh man, we heard about it. But it was actually an awesome event. To have a group of people just come together and be willing and able to do this in about a 2-week period of setup, about a 1-week period of advertising, and on a day that it was supposed to rain and held off for us, it actually turned out pretty well. It was an awesome event.
It actually stormed. Remember that dark cloud?
Oh, yeah.
We saw a dark cloud that was
went northeast of
It actually hit my house. Like it fucking the backyard was a swamp when I got home.
Was it really?
Yeah, we got fucking nailed up here.
Yeah,
But
it
down
dodged
where
us
we
there.
were, we got a little bit of a sprinkle for about 15 minutes, and that was it. But yeah, it was quite the event. A lot of good energy. Even people that didn't stop and wash their car, they were beeping at the girls, holding the signs. It was definitely we're asked to do it again, so I am in the planning phases of trying to do it again.
Yep. It was a pretty cool event because we did actually have people throw UEs for the people to come back in and get their cars done. They're driving by, going past. We did have people just stop and give us tips too throughout the day, just because we're out there in the hot doing this, having fun.
Yeah.
But it actually was an awesome event with a lot of good people, good hangout, good times. Plus, King and I got some tans, baby.
We did. We got a little tan. I had to protect the new ink, though. I had to put athletic sleeves on the ink because... Yeah, there was a lot of... The girls got roasted.
Yeah, and be glad you did. I mean, look at... even on the camera, you could tell that I'm still red. I'm going to Florida soon, so... I mean, it was due. I had to have it done before, but...
There was a little bit of a line there.
Oh, I've got a line on this. Look at this.
Yeah. But yeah, there was definitely some, Noxema that was needed for the next day. Noxema takes the sting out of sunburns and is a cooling effect. So if anybody out there ever gets a sunburn,
Noxema takes the sting away.
You could even get the off-brand Equate version. It's money. It fucking is so soothing. It's definitely a quick fix on anybody that's out there turning into Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, there was a lot of that too because it was overcast. There was a lot of just hanging out in the sun. You didn't realize it until 3/4 of the way done, and then when you step out in the sun, it was like your skin's on fire. Yeah. But it was a good time. But we're actually going to share our screen with you at this point, and we're just going to flip through real quick to show you what we were doing. So this is our screen.
There she is. It's the Jace. Working hard. And there's Jazz, and there's Miss Crystal, sponsored by Home Depot. Not really. Who is that?
Right up there.
Damn. Yeah, I'd get in there. The
He's getting serious about it too.
The taller parts, I had to get up on that shit. That's Alyssa's Jeep. She decided she hit me up and she's like, "I'm coming," and I'm like, "Whoa, this is a kid's show." But she pulled up in the Jeep and. No, it was fun getting in there, you know, throwing some elbow grease on it.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome vehicle too that she pulled up.
Look at the ponytail.
We did have once again. We said this on the last stream we had, but we did have Night Fury Photography there for us.
Look at the moisture.
Oh, we're flying!
Jesus Christ! Look at her with her toothbrush.
Oh yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, Dylan DJing was like, I don't think this would have been what it was without him DJing.
Oh, without a doubt.
Ozzy showed
There he is.
Ozzy ended up buying my fucking throne.
Did he really?
Yeah, I had it on Facebook Marketplace forever, and everybody was trying to lowball me, and that's like such a collector's item. I got it at Home Depot, like the bucket, but I got it years ago, and if you fucking look for that thing online, dude, it doesn't go for under $400. But like, yeah, he got it for a decent price, but everybody on Facebook, I'll give you 100, I'll give you 200. I'm like, fuck yourself, I'll keep it. Like, it's cool as shit. But I also need room too. So like, and who better to give or sell a throne to other than Ozzy, who just retired singing from a fucking throne.
He sure did.
So,
and it was awesome too because he just sat there and he did hang out with us the entire day.
Yeah.
To be there for us because it was just one more cool thing. And with that, back to the beginning,
we turned it into a fucking carnival.
Without a doubt.
You know, I'm sure Ozzy gets his car washed too, right? So why not have Ozzy there? It has nothing to do with anything, but it was just fucking cool because, like, he showed up to do that.
Oh, there was so much random because I remember there was one point in time that I did go up to sing Creed because Dylan put on Creed. And King was right around the corner. It was funny because he comes walking around the corner. He's like, wait, keep going. And he goes, I didn't know we were turning this to car wash karaoke.
And that's an idea right there. If we have the capability of doing that, maybe I'll do it on the next one, car wash karaoke. There's Robbie looking like somebody from Rocket Power. That's Jazz's man right there. He's a good dude.
You know what's funny? Before you, Robbie was out here skateboarding around, so it was even more perfect. But when he was out there skateboarding around, Crystal says, that dude reminds me of the dude from Rocket Power. And then 20 minutes later, he's skating by and you yell, "Yo, Rocket Power!"
Right. Yep.
Just on point.
He definitely does.
On point.
Rocket Power vibe.
There were some sweet ones that they caught of him even skateboarding too.
And there's Miss Julia rocking the moist gear. Miss Jazz. Her energy is just so authentic, so pure. Like she's awesome. Like, let's check that guy out.
Okay, we were all working.
Yeah. Where's the Stingray? I know we had some Stingray pictures in there.
I didn't see that under the Dropbox. I didn't.
Somebody drove and they came in with their child and wanted to some bikes got washed.
Yeah, there were bikes.
Bikes got sat on.
Flatbeds.
Right. That was a good photo.
Yeah,
right
it was.
There. Definitely a good photo.
That might have even been at the time it was overcast. That might be a filter, but that might have been the time it was overcast. Crystal looked like she's having fun there.
Right.
Dylan in the background with that smile, man.
People wanted professional photo ops, so there
was
a couple of those. The independent muffler sign in the back.
Yep. Thank you to Independent Muffler and Sean over there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, guys, it was an awesome event. I'm sure we will figure out another way to share these pictures with you too, especially certain ones.
I don't want to go through all. There's a bunch more.
Yeah, there's a ton on here, guys.
This is
but
last one here that's buffering.
This is where we are actually going to pull from to try to create some stuff again for the upcoming events if we can coordinate some.
Yeah.
But an awesome event. Thank you for everybody who participated, everybody who came to get their car washed, and everybody who just came to say hi during some hot summer weather.
Yeah, Erie, I have no idea why nobody's even attempted to try this, because we do get a couple hot months out of the year, and that was I was like, okay, let me be the first to do it. First to my knowledge. If anybody else has done it, let me know. I don't know.
I don't know of any other one. I even tried to Google randomly, just about a bikini car wash, and I couldn't find anything within the state.
Yeah.
So,
So I mean,
doesn't mean there isn't, because
Right.
I mean, there could be another small key.
and I'm not going to do it unless I do it better the next time. So
Hey, if you're not
keep that in
learning.
mind. Right. So
All right, guys. So back to our normal show. We're gonna jump into the big hoax that is going on right now. Let me do this first. Trump and a lot of his cabinet have been recently questioned, poked, prodded about some of the promises that they made. Which one of the big promises was, let's release the Epstein files.
yeah.
In fact, several months ago they had them, and now they don't exist. And it's become a piece where he's even using it to attack his own supporters now.
Right. Well, that's what he does. The moment he gets his use of you, you're out.
100% or nothing. 100% or nothing. So I'm going to share our screen with you. We're going to share this video. I have not seen it yet, but it's about a minute long. I'm going to pull this up.
It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net.
Wow, bullshit. I don't want to. Yeah, because you already got the position you needed. You fucktard.
Mr. President, I know you want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your Attorney
big
General
hoax.
told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you
No,
seen
it's
of
not the
that?
Attorney General. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters, and Comey before him. And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net, and so they try and do the Democrats' work.
Oh my. So how convenient is it that these people are now stupid? These people that were huge MAGA. Now there are those dick riders that are still riding with them. Like, I trust in Trump. There's the most transparent. You know, they're still like, I was listening to the radio on the way back from Taekwondo today, and they're sack riding this guy. I'm like, are you paid to do this? Do you actually believe this? And I think both. I think some are paid, and some do believe it. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene has been a huge Trump supporter, and she's like, what? The pillow guy, huge Trump supporter. All these people come out like, dude, the fuck? Like, where's it at? You know? But it's post move after post move after post move. There's no consistency in the story whatsoever. And I've always said, like, everybody disliked Trump because they were told to dislike Trump. This is why I actually disliked him, because it wasn't what he was saying all the time, is what he was not saying. Like, he would placate your egos and say things to get your emotions driven in one way.
Right.
And he even, like, campaigned at libertarian things, and libertarians were trying to, like, oh, you know, okay. And he was just giving them lip service. It was all lip service. And now the moment, like, a Thomas Massey or a Rand Paul votes against something, he's trying to primary them. Like, the same political tactics that the left used against him, he's using against his own party that are trying to hold his ass in line and accountable.
Yeah.
So this dude, every day I look more fucking correct. And there's still a lot of YouTubers out there that are still riding with this MAGA. I have faith he's going to turn it around. He's already lied to you now.
About one of the biggest things he could lie about.
So now, I guess breaking, he's saying that Pam Bondi, he wants to, like, you know, release all the court data that had to do with this. And I'm telling you, if anything gets released, this is the next carrot. It's not going to be if it's anybody of any substantial.
Oh yeah, stomped out again.
Yeah, like, it's not going to get released. Like, you people keep fucking falling for it. Like, this dude's controlled opposition, and if anything says that, this is what says it right here. And I go by, like, when he was running against Biden both times before Kamala jumped in on the last one. All he would have had to do is said, dude, run footage of him sniffing kids and be like, you want this guy to be your fucking president? Because if he wasn't in on that, like, why would you, that was
Why
the
would you
most
not
obvious
leverage
thing.
that? Why did you go for
not-
Sleepy Joe saying you showed up late to the game?
Like why Sleepy Joe and why not Creepy Joe? Like, this dude
Yeah.
basically is out here, and as there's footage of it happening, and you're not calling it out. So like you not calling it out means like if you did call it out,
It's called silent approval.
right?
Is what it is.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
he doesn't have. If you have any question about like you just said with big names popping up on that list that it's just going to be swept away, look at what happened at the exact same time. Diddy
Yeah.
and Epstein all at one time,
Yeah.
and everybody's just accepting. That's the way it is.
Yeah. And like his mission was to unite the country. Well, I think you may have in some degree because everybody on the left and right are kind of going, well, where's it at?
Yeah, where to go?
Like he didn't really campaign on it. He did bring it up in certain points, you know, to kind of garner support and manufacture.
but his
support.
cabinet did.
His cabinet did. Like they came out and they had all these influencers holding the fucking binders that were like, you know, shit that was already surface level anyway. But your regime paraded on that. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and there was nothing to do, nothing to see here. Move on. And now for him to come out and say, well, we're gonna have all the court transcripts be released, which are gonna be redacted as fuck.
Yep.
They're gonna do that, but there was nothing to do. So like you keep moving the goalposts, and why do people that are so still riding the MAGA train keep falling for that? Like he's already lied by omission so many times, moved the goalposts so many times. How do you still have faith in that?
Right.
That would be like somebody borrowing money from you.
And me
like,
continuing to give you it when you don't pay me back.
Right. And like me making up a plethora of excuses, like and then you continue to do it.
Blindly, yeah. Yeah.
But no, kudos to the people that are late to the party that were big supporters. You're starting to see what I've been fucking saying forever.
Yep. But what's even you've alluded to it with they're still riding, because I've read on X every morning where I just jump in and I read some of the comments, and it's funny because they go and anything that's spit out is just repeated the same way. There's nothing there. There was never anything there. Why don't you guys just accept? I'm like, why can't you think for yourself? Because you are just regurgitating what somebody is telling you to say. And on top of this all, if I was one of these victims or my family was one of these victims, your president just downplayed your entire experience by saying it was a hoax. Now, I know he was referring to the client list, but when you attach the word hoax to something like that, that's insane.
Right. And then like they have this bullshit where like, well, we don't want to re-victimize the victims. No one's asking to see those videos. We want to know who was in those videos. And now that you're saying there's nobody in those videos after you said that these videos exist.
So how do the victims exist if there's not perpetrators?
Right. So like, you're not going to tell me that there's thousands of hours, like, because they're on record of saying this shit, and then have a nothing burger. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
There's like, and then so basically you're protecting these people that did these things so they can go do it more. So if it's about the victims, what about the future victims, not just the past?
Yep.
Make it make fucking sense.
Well, and a lot of those victims too, just like in so many cases, will come forward years later to even try to stop other people, and we're making the decision for all these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I can think of multiple people that were either assault victims or whatever that have used that as their story, as their testimony to be able to strengthen others from it. And out of all these people, we got to protect them all. Nobody wants to come forward and say anything when the guy's dead.
Here's another huge indicator. Doge came out and everybody's like, oh, this is fucking awesome. They're cutting all this shit. He's exposing everything. Exposing all this fucking fraudulent waste.
Yep.
Nobody got arrested. And then they did the big, beautiful bill, which is the same thing as all that other spending. It's pork-filled bullshit. So it's the same thing. Like, they walked it back. They're doing the same thing with this topic here. Like, we're going to give you this. We're going to go and expose all this. But we're going to go do the same shit. Just in a different party.
Yeah, it's just yelling loud in another corner as a distraction for something else.
Right. Like, there's this. It's a fraud, man. Disconnect, let it go. But like, speaking of frauds, they're rubbing it right in your face. Where's it at? Howard Lutnick.
All right, so right here.
It did a video with this guy. Go ahead, play it out.
We're gonna share our screen with you real quick.
Now watch the guy on his right.
In particular, have been so interested in the Epstein story and so upset about how it's been handled.
I don't understand it. Why they would be so interested. He's dead for a long time. He was never a big factor in terms of life. I don't understand what the interest or what the fascination is. I really
I don't know.
And the credible information's been given. Don't forget, we went through years of the Mueller witch hunt and all of the different things, the Steele dossier, which was all fake. All that information was fake. But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. But credible information, let them give it. Anything that's credible, I would say, let them have it.
And that was a fake
The rules
exacerbated laugh too. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean? He made sure you saw that he was chuckling, not a smile, not a smirk. He made sure that everybody knew that.
That is terrible damage control. I don't see why anybody's still talking about this. Because nothing was resolved, bro. Because
But even if it was, because think about how people would cling to, and they still talk about Jeffrey Dahmer. They still talk about all these serial killers, and that's not interesting. Like,
yeah,
I don't
there's
think anybody should look into this. And why is somebody still talking
There's
about it?
nothing-
Maybe because it was the biggest blowout of sex trafficking in the United States history.
Yeah, and the fact that you're in so many pictures and videos with this guy, there's nothing to talk about. That's a misdirect, and it's a terrible misdirect, dude. Like you had all these things, all these fake dossiers and all that shit. Okay, cool, but you've overused that term now.
Oh, yeah.
You can't associate that with this when there's fucking paper trails like everywhere for this.
Yep.
After you sat there and most of your regime paraded that they were going to expose this. Well, I don't understand why people are doing it. Why do they want us to still talk about this guy? Because, bro, there were children involved.
Yeah.
And there were nefarious, powerful people involved. And
Yep.
like, was Elon right? Were you involved? So like you moving the goalposts so many fucking times and changing the fucking pace and the story behind everything kind of implicates you on because you're not being honest.
Yeah,
So,
it went to be a hoax, and he just said, no, that didn't come from the district, or he just made his own literal, he said it right here in this video, that it didn't come from the DOJ or anything, it came from him, and it wasn't from his district attorney, it came from him or the Democrats that were saying this.
Yeah, dude. Like so, like you keep moving the post, so now your fucking honesty is in question. You keep changing the story, and now you're labeling it as a hoax, and like and trying to throw it on the left. Believe me, there's a lot of things I could throw at the left that is gonna fucking stick because it's true. But like this right here, like
That's distraction, yeah.
dude, George Carlin, it's a big fucking club, and you ain't in it.
Yeah.
And I can't say it enough. I can't say it loud enough. But like,
What a gem
the
he was,
dude's-
too.
The dude's credibility every time he moves the goalpost, and every time like and to shit on the people that supported you to get you where you are. I mean,
Yeah.
You're starting to see it. You're starting to see how Republicans can be, or MAGA people can be so blindly obedient, just like the left can be blindly obedient, like the last fucking 8 years. So
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Yep.
Y'all been hokey doke.
It is a sad, sad world.
Oh shit.
All right. So next one, still to do with a very similar topic. I'm gonna pull this up and switch my screen so you can see it. Is this where we wanted it?
True Social. Scroll down. There you go. That video
Right here.
we just
So let me
watched.
share this with you guys. All right. Go ahead.
Howard Lutnick is a name you should be familiar with. He's a Jewish businessman, often lurking behind Trump in the role of Commerce Secretary. He has some shady connections to 9/11 and just so happened to be neighbors with Epstein.
And super neighbors with Epstein. We watched a video too that explained that literally their houses are touching.
Yeah, they were like, and then did he not end up buying the house too?
I'm not sure, but
Maybe I'm wrong on that. So like,
how did these two end up to hang out with each other?
right. So like, it's like they're rubbing it right in your face. They asked an Epstein question, and the dude that was actually neighbors with him is sitting right there, is smug and laughing.
Laughing about it. Yeah.
Dude, damage control, and you have part of the damage right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just too fucking coincidental, dude.
And the fact that
I'm
it's
not saying
it's
this dude
just
had
a-
anything, any nefarious, or like he's on any of these tapes or anything like that. But if he keeps popping up and like the connection there, like you were neighbors with this dude,
Right. That's what I mean. Even though they're both rich, they're both powerful, ABC, for you to fall in place that fucking interview happened to both men be standing right there.
Right. Like,
It is too far coincidental for me.
WWE couldn't write a script this funny.
Or that good.
Fucking crazy. Like, it's right in front of your face, but I love me some Donald Trump. Oh,
Yeah. Let me tell you something, brother.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
I want to be wrong. Trust me, I do. But I'm
I
telling
would
you,
love to be too.
If this were everyday interactions with other people and they were just fucking gaslighting you left, right, and center, would you still fucking hang out with them? And yes, some of you would. I know. Some people would. Some people are weird. They just sit there and complain about the company they keep and never change their fucking copes or their company. So, but dude, you gave these people consent and power over you to govern you, and congratulations.
And make decisions in your stead.
I'd like to opt out, please.
Yeah. One last Trump-related piece that we're going to share with you. I'm going to bring it up now. It's in correlation, actually, with a lot of this that we've been sharing. So let me share our screen again one last time.
We trumping out today, baby.
That's right. Well, he's giving us a lot of material. So this is a Trump and Wall Street Journal fiasco that's going on right now. So if you just get on Google, get on Brave, and do a search, it just states that President Donald Trump has threatened to sue the Wall Street Journal and its owner, Rupert Murdoch, over a report detailing a 2003 birthday letter to Jeffrey Epstein that allegedly bore Trump's name, included a drawing of a naked woman. Trump called the story false, malicious, and defamatory.
That was pretty good.
And claimed that later the letter was fake, vowing legal action against the newspaper, News Corp, and Murdoch personally. It reiterates his threats on Truth Social, referring to the Wall Street Journal as a pile of garbage newspaper, and expressing eagerness to have him testify in court. So here's another very common piece that keeps happening with him. As soon as somebody calls him out, he wants to defamate somebody else's character so quickly rather than this story.
Right.
He just says, it's fake. This person sucks. Rather than there's no truth behind this. It's always that person now.
Right.
That person.
I'm not saying it is true or whether it is or not, but like mainstream media, anytime they tell me like anything, like I'm always going to question it. Like there's always, we've come to a day and age where like conspiracies are actually more accurate than the actual news that they're covering.
And they keep becoming more accurate.
Right, and it's weird, like, you know, and then you have those fucking idiot people out there that are going, well, source, I went and read it here, so where's your source? Okay, because somebody that, like, you know, is funded by a certain, I don't know, alignment politically, they're going to cover what the fuck they're told to cover.
And you have a platform for a reason. They're going to do it.
And science can be bought. I'm sorry. Like, whoever's got the most money, the surplus of money, they can throw it at anything and change the fucking outcome of whatever they want. So, like, I'm always going to be questionable about that. And I don't know that this is not, I don't know, man. Like, either everything is going to hit the fucking fan and all this shit's going to get, like, shit will get released, people will be exposed. And then there's going to be some cataclysm that's going to fucking whitewash it all. Like, there's going to be some really, like, and I fucking hope I'm wrong about this, but there's going to be some catastrophic fucking event where everybody doesn't give a fuck about that anymore. That's the only way they know how to divert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. On to the next.
As somebody with children and children's children, like, I don't want anything for that for anybody, but, like, that is the misdirect that's happening now is not fucking going well.
No.
It's not working. You have the worst of the worst trying to fucking misdirect by calling it misinformation
and still using fake news as your original rhetoric from 8 years ago.
Yeah, your little buzz terms aren't getting you out of this, dude.
Yeah.
So
there's just so much going on that it just seems like I said earlier, whoever can yell the loudest is telling the truth.
All right.
Whoever can get louder makes them right.
I don't know, man, but that's if it does. But I don't think it's gonna get released.
Yeah,
I
don't see it anymore either, especially the way that, like I just stated, with the Diddy piece being erased at the same time. It's just too convenient. There's probably here's a conspiracy for you. Probably a lot of names crossing both lists.
Oh, fuck yeah.
At the exact same time.
100%.
So it makes sense that they would wipe one and wipe the other at this point in time.
Now that those two are gone, like, you know, your Diddy or your, like, who's holding the new white parties, or Epstein Island Jones.
Or do they just keep it going because you just got to slap on the freaking wrist?
Right.
In the same locations.
How do we even know the dude's dead anyways? Like, really? Like, they could have just whisked him away and he could have
put him on Epstein Island.
He could could be back there, or he could be in Thailand, where none of that shit even matters.
Yep.
So, conspiratorial shit, but
this is actually going to be the, well, hopefully fun part of the stream.
I got a story.
So I'm going to switch over the cam to show mainly King. I'll be in the corner, but that way we can get this full screen right up here for him to pull up, because
Pull up.
we're going to see what they got over
All
here.
right, I got a story. I went on Etsy and I ordered this cosplay. Now, 2 separate sellers. I bought the Doctor Doom helmet, which I wore. I'll show you guys again. This right here, pretty fucking cool piece.
Yep.
Like it lights up and all that fun shit. And then the side things light up as well. I'm not gonna do all that. But I'm gonna put that right there, turn that fucking thing off. But then I went to a place called Creed Leather, through Etsy as well, and I ordered this all leather fucking, like, it looks like a Sorcerer Supreme type angle of Doctor Doom. It doesn't have any of the silver armor or anything like that, but it has like gold pauldrons, a gold chest piece, like a dome, gloves, boots, the whole 9. And when I ordered this initially, they said, okay, we need measurements for this, 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 and this. So they just asked me, like, there wasn't no form, there wasn't any diagram or anything like that. They just said, we need the measurements from like your wrist to your elbow to your shoulder to your wrist, like the circumference of your biceps, but it was very basic. It didn't get everything. It didn't get the circumference of the forearms or any of that other stuff. So there was some missing pieces there. And so they send me this thing, which is behind me, and I'll show you here in a second. And I put it on, and my mobility with my arms is like this. I could basically go like that. I couldn't turn because it was too tight in the shoulders, and it had some loose fabric.
And you couldn't do a lift probably
either.
either.
Now, mind you, they send me, and I'll show you the box. This one is unopened. But they send me all this shit in a box a little bit bigger than this. A little bit. Okay? A little bit bigger than this. Not much bigger than this. And it came with the leather boots. It came with the hood. It came with the corset. And it came with the cape. And it came with the gold pauldrons. These are like the shoulder pieces right here. 2 of these. These are supposed to be redone because they were not accurate. But the gauntlets, or the wrist pieces for the forearms, what would they call them? We wouldn't call them gauntlets.
Greaves.
Greaves? Okay.
Oh, no, that'd be gauntlet. Gauntlet, greaves.
Greaves.
It is a gauntlet.
Yeah. Like lightning greaves?
Yep, that's,
but anyway,
pauldron
these were
greaves.
going around my forearms. I'm not a small dude. So, like, that stuff was never measured. Like, you see more string on me than you do the actual pauldrons. And they sent the gloves, which were straight. Gloves were straight, definitely fit. And then the boots were about $300. And they gave me all the buckles and stuff. They're fucking official. These are very nice. All leather.
Yeah.
Excellent fucking work on these. But mind you, they sent all this shit in a box, and it was just fucking jam-packed with shit.
Right.
Okay, so I'll show you now. I'm going to get up. I might get a little bit distant on the mic. But here's the hood. There was no measurements really given from like the forehead to the thing there.
Right.
So it didn't go over well. It didn't fit that well. It didn't shroud the helmet well. And it has the fasteners. Actually, here's the hood part right
there.
Here.
There it is,
This
yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Fastens on and stuff. But it wouldn't fasten because I was so fucking broad up top. And then here's the cape. Right here.
Was the cape good?
The cape wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Still a little bit tight around the shoulders. Now I'm going to go in the other room and get the other part.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, guys. I actually got to see this going through the works, and got to see when he ordered it and came in. So it was kind of disappointing, but we'll see what happens when we open that box.
Yeah, so like this one here, they sent it to me, and this is where it's super fucking tight. But everything was crammed in this box, the Shave On shipping. Now, I don't know if you can see it. This is all leather. You see how fucked up this is right here?
Yeah, you can tell.
That's completely creased, dented.
Caved in, yep.
They just crammed all this stuff in there to save on shipping. So I'm like, after seeing this, I told him, I'm like, the shipping was terrible. You guys crammed all that shit in there. It was all fucking creased and whatnot. And they're like, well, take it to a tailor and, have them have them put a warm cloth on the other side and iron it. You don't iron leather. But they're like, if you can't get it out that way, take it to a tailor. I was like, you were the fucking tailor.
Yeah.
I paid you about $1,000 to have this shit done.
They have it done right.
So they're like, okay, we want to make it good. We want to make it good by you. So we want to make, you know, like, give us another shot, da-da-da-da. And then they send me an actual form. An actual form of all the measurements, like a whole diagram of a whole ass person. I'm like, if they'd have fucking done this to begin with.
Could have been right.
So I had it, you know, I had it measured up, and then they're like, well, something about the measurement's off. And this, they waited 2 weeks to tell me this. Something about the measurement is off, and we'd like you to retake the measurements. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to a seamstress, and the seamstress factors in my mobility and posability and being able to fucking move in it. So they like to give or take, you know, some room in there. So I refactored all that in, put it on that diagram, sent it back to them, and I had a deadline of July 13th. And they missed the deadline. Whatever. Okay, cool. So then they're like, hey, would you like to help out with the shipping it back? Like, they're making this extra set free of charge because they missed the mark on the first one. That was not me. That was them. They didn't get the proper fucking measurements. They didn't ask me, you know, or you know, send me the diagram or any of that. And they crammed everything in the fucking box and destroyed it. So they're like, could you help out with the shipping costs? And I'm like, well, let's see how it is first. I want to see what I get first in return before, and then I will donate, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'll happily throw you some bucks if it comes and it fits and it's not all fucked up. I didn't say that.
But yeah.
I was a little bit more, you know, articulate with it. And then they hit me with, well, okay, we have a protective shipping option where, like, it's going to cost you more. It's going to cost close to $100 US dollars. It will protect the outfit, da-da-da-da-da, and that things won't get all messed up. So this is supposed to have the cape, the corset, the hood, and the pauldrons. The boots, didn't need to make those again. Gloves, didn't need to make those again. Does this look any better? That all this leather is crammed up in this bitch, and I'm gonna open it live. And I'm hoping everything is fine. But I mean, this is what I paid extra to ship. How else were you going to ship this Creed leather? Were you gonna wrap it in a fucking paper towel?
And it's like 8 by 16 by 14.
Like, I paid $100 to have this shit shipped, and this is a smaller fucking box than you sent the first time. Proportionally, factoring in the boots are not in here and the gloves are not in here, but all the other stuff's supposed to be in here. I'm hoping this goes well. So here we are. As you can see, nothing is broke. Those labels are right there. You know, everything is no seal broke. The tape is still there. I just got this before we started the stream. I'm going to open it right here.
Right now.
Right now. But I'm telling you, man, $100 to have this shit shipped, and I feel like y'all disrespected me and sent me some fucking cram box. The very fucking problem I had before has resurfaced. Like, I don't know where the hang up is on that. I'm trying to do this so you can all see it, so that it's not.
Do a slice down the top. Yeah.
Because I will tag Creed leather in this, regardless of the situation. Because I'm kind of pissed that y'all did this. But I'm hoping. Jesus Christ.
Well, we just did you a solid. I just pushed record on this, so it is going to be recorded straight to your computer too at the same time.
All right, all right. So, here we go. Moment of truth. We're opening.
It is a chunk of leather in there.
Chunk of leather. Empty box. I don't see anything gold yet, so I'm betting they didn't even fucking make those. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong.
I see something gold on the left
Do you?
side. Yep.
All right, maybe it is. Maybe it's the emblem.
No, it looks like Greaves or something.
All right, here we go. Okay, they resized these.
Let me see one.
Oh, yeah,
They're actually made better too.
They're made
Look
better.
Look at.
All right.
So this was just seamed. They actually put an additional piece on the top, but that is almost.
The pauldrons, yeah.
Look
not
at
bad.
Look at the size
But
difference.
These got Velcro. The other ones have buttons. That's interesting. This feels nice.
Yo, they got this right.
I got that right. All right, this here is our cape. Creed leather. That's the cape, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's me. It looks a little smaller than the other one.
We'll have to see with the fitting.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe about the same.
Because, I mean, even if the cape was just a little bit off, it wouldn't look that much different.
Oh boy. What do we got here? I'm assuming this is...
Hood.
It's all good in the hood?
Yep, that's actually much bigger.
Yeah, much better. Much better. It's got the ruffles too. Very good.
Because
Very
that
good.
helmet, guys, the helmet's pretty big like any other helmet, so it would end up needing that extra overhang, and it looks like they got it on that one.
Alright, and here we are. The corset, I do believe.
It is nice quality, guys. Regardless if this
We
fits
got
or not,
Velcro
that's what
here.
I'm looking
Is
at.
there a round piece?
Is there a round piece on the front?
There's supposed to be.
Oh!
That
Like
dome.
in the thing
'Cause I'm not
itself.
trying to look around like I'm Velcro, man.
Well, it looked like they did a separate thing just that way it didn't get crushed, but I don't even see it.
Here it is.
Ah,
and
so
it still got crushed.
did it?
It still got fucking crushed, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we can fix this, but you shouldn't have to. It's not as...
It's a little pointy, but it's not as bad as the first one.
Yeah, because the other one they actually did round.
Now, I've not tried this on. Obviously, you just watched me open it. I will do that eventually. But look at it all ties up in the back. It does. You know what? Let's just fucking do it. We're doing it. You don't mind, do you?
No.
It's hotter than balls down here, and this is gonna suck. But getting this on, Josh is gonna have to dress me.
We're going for a special treat.
Right. This is our OnlyFans shit. I just want to see that I can fucking move in it.
Just so you guys know, King and I both love cosplay. That's what this is. So I've made my own, a bunch of them. He's got a bunch of his own too. And it's good fun to go to like the cons.
Shit,
Yeah.
Dude, this is wild, man. Alright, I'm gonna just try to step into that, take the Crocs off, because undoing this
I'd open it a
whole
little
fucking
more.
thing.
You don't
A
think
little
open it? Yeah, I'd take like the next two off. That way you don't stumble forward through your screen.
But dude, that would be such good content.
Yeah, I mean, it would be live and recorded.
Alright. This leather doesn't feel as stiff either.
Yeah.
Not that that was a big thing. It was just being able to fucking move, and it was a huge thing for me. Huge.
What are his pants?
Huh?
What are the pants
What do you mean with the pants?
for this?
The boots ride up. You don't even need.
Ah.
Yeah, you can free ball. Oh boy. Bro.
We might have to undo you in the back.
I don't think this is gonna fit.
You got, yeah, it's tight though right here.
I don't know.
I fucking hope so.
I'm hoping it does. I don't want another redo.
Well, I don't know as if you got time for another redo.
Yeah.
I'm just opening it to the lower back where it changes the style. Alright, that is down to the back.
Okay. Full hole.
Oh yeah, you got, it would just need to move because it's leather.
Grab that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Velcro man.
There you go. That will.
I can move in this one, so hey, that's definitely a step in the right direction.
They fit it well though. You can
Dude,
like
this you
can
feel this leather right here. That's like stiff.
It feels yeah. That
Yeah.
you know what that reminds me of is a motorcycle bike because the
Yeah.
outside those are always stiff right here.
All right. Is that actually gonna tie up?
Oh yeah.
There
Look
we
at look at I can overlap it.
Okay, good. All right, Creed leather.
So now that was pretty well a decent thing, I am gonna share a screen again with you guys because we did pull up their website too. Look at that. That looks sharp.
All right. So, I don't think I can sit.
No, that's the one thing because
All right, I'll pull my skirt up. Pronoun. All right.
there you go. so
My
you can see it.
overall spin on this. I didn't do the Pauldrons. You did. Yeah, those.
Oh,
look
I looked
bigger.
at it. Look
They
at
definitely look bigger.
It's almost bigger than it when it's folded.
Yeah.
Because this is actually like this right
Like,
now.
Here's the old school one.
This is like this right now. That's the same.
This is the old school one. and here's the new one.
But this would
they actually sent me a measurement from my forearm. I'm like, this is not me. That would definitely fit on my wiener.
that might fit my son's fucking arm.
Wait, these are the old ones.
Nope. The one is the new one. Those are the new ones because look at
These
they're
are not
tied.
new.
Yes, they are. They're tied. These are the old ones that were not folded.
Oh.
Those are folded right now. Look at the size difference. So
Okay.
if I fold it like this, that's the difference
okay.
in size.
Yeah, look at this. I have
tripled.
a golden armor right here.
Oops, sorry.
Whoa.
That's the whole thing unfolded.
Yeah,
These are
that's
3-inch
unfolded.
folds on each side that you can't see right
So
now.
comparatively, we have that was unfolded. This is not unfolded.
Yep.
This is all the way around. So like when it is folded,
Half that.
we're looking like this.
Yeah, the
So
comparison's
this
the
was
same.
my forearm. This was not. This is my current forearm. Like I hit the gym, but no, this is what they sent me before. Like literally, I think I put that on a little guy.
I don't even know how that would go around something like.
Like, you'd have to be a rail to have
Yeah.
that on the forearm.
They didn't notice by the size of the jacket you ordered.
Yeah. Or the size of my bicep.
Any of that.
Like fucking 18 inches, man. Like, but no. I'm gonna like, I'm being fair with this.
Yep.
I'm glad and I'm grateful that they gave it, wanted a shot at redemption.
Yes.
But I'm going to state that I paid a good amount of money to have it shipped, and you still cram that shit in a box.
Yep. And that was concerning just based
Yeah,
upon
I
that,
was like,
especially
I'm-
with that being one of your big concerns to them.
Right. And that was brought up. Like I have all these things screenshotted just because, like,
Yeah.
accountability reasons. I do that when I make certain transactions. Because that's especially when you spend like $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I do the quality of leather they do is amazing.
Oh, it's much better than the
Fucking
other ones
great.
I've seen using PLU and all the other cheap stuff.
It's fucking great. But I think my two biggest complaints with them is because it has to do with time zones. They're in Germany,
Right.
but there's times where I'll send a message and I didn't get it read for a couple days, or a response for a couple days, or like when I sent the secondary measurements in, they're like, well, something's off with these measurements. It took them 2 weeks to tell me that something's off with these measurements. Well, that kind of held back that deadline, so then I had to go and get remeasured, and it pushed us a couple days past it, which whatever. I just wanted my product and I wanted a quality product, but like communication probably, or a number in which you can contact them. I think they do have one. I never really tried that. Communication needs to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
And your shipping, stop skimping out. Like,
Yeah.
because you're gonna end up spending more
On remakes.
remaking
Yeah.
other people's shit
Yep.
if you are just trying to cheap out on fucking shipping. Like, I was expecting when that DHL guy pulled up, I was expecting some big old fucking long box. Or
Yeah.
some, like, you know what I mean? Where nothing was going to get crinkled at all. Like, I worked in the shipping industry for 7 years. DHL, UPS, and I was a postman for about 8 months or whatever. And there's way, like, stuff gets fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
It does. And I get that. But, like, when you cram everything into one box, the likelihood of that shit getting fucked up is
higher.
even better.
Yep.
Because it's all crammed in there. But like the shipping, the communication, kudos on the redo.
Yeah. Definitely.
And no, the quality of the product itself, the leather, the boots are fucking phenomenal. Dude, I cannot, like, I
Yeah.
wish I had more green stuff to wear because I would wear these in public because those are fucking moist. But no, somebody's like, look at some of their, let's give them a shout out. We'll go to like some of the stuff that they have and look at. Like, some of this shit is badass. Look at that. Oh my God, dude.
Like even the way that's
If I
made.
didn't have this corset on, I'd be jerking off to this Emma Frost right now. That's fucking great. Look at the Santa Claus one, bro.
Oh, I bet you they would make an awesome Witcher one too.
Yeah. Oh, they got all kinds of shit in there. This one is like, they're done making this one. It's not even on the site anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
this is straight up Renaissance that we're looking at right now because they're yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's you right there, bro.
I know that's what dude.
Yeah.
There's that's one we should have pulled up for this. We'll do it on next one. There's a trailer that just dropped yesterday for Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
And the dude that's playing Shao Kahn, the main bad guy, is Martin Ford, and he's about 390 pounds in real life because he's 6'8". He's a big boy. They compare him to Thor quite a bit. Obviously, one is functionality, one is Thor beat the shit out of him in lifting.
Right.
But they're both giant men, and that's the right pick for a fucking Shao Kahn.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I mean, you're not going to need much dialogue anyways, Shao Kahn.
Right, what is he going to do? But I am going to pull this up just so you can see this
But
guy if you haven't
Creed
seen
Leather,
him.
one last thing. I do like what we did here. Now that we have the measurements and stuff figured out, I'm going to put it in your ear right now that a Emperor God Doom outfit, all white, would be fucking amazing. And I would revisit this as long as you did something different with the shipping and the communication. Like,
There you go.
I will give you more money, but you have to do something better with the shipping, and your communicating needs to be within a 24-hour span.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I understand I'm factoring in time zones and stuff like that, and like that, I appreciate what you did as a customer, trying to doing the redemption thing, but that shipping thing, that's sketch, man. You're asking for more errors, and you're going to spend more money doing that.
Right.
So thank you for the redo. I can't wait. I will do a video with this on, and you'll see some appearances with Sorcerer Supreme Doom soon.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to you, Creed Leather. Thank you very
Shout
much.
out. Yeah, I'd say it's a decent redemption. We haven't seen it put together yet.
Yeah.
He'll have to make his final call on it when he gets it all together. But
Going 80 degrees.
whoo, yeah, you got to be cooking right now. But guys, thank you for joining us. I know that was a little bit of a longer one, but it was fun. We got to cover a lot to do with politics and Trump. But this is actually what I was looking forward to, is seeing if this actually
I can't possibly get
fit.
all this on my
So before we do get that off of King, we're going to drop it down and end the show. So we don't want to get flagged again.
Flight again for what?
No.
Did I say something?
No, I meant for trying to get undressed under on stream. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be joining you again next week. Until then, stay moist.
Stay hydrated.
I got 30 some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30 some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun.